Week 2. Monologues. We wrote our monologues. Right, so my character that I did, we both didn't end up playing. My character was basically Stevie Wonder if he had like 3 fingers. Yeah, I think is that Louis Armstrong?
That might be Louis Armstrong. That is Louis Armstrong. I just like Louis Armstrong.
Right. Anyway, so basically Stevie Wonder if he had like 3 fingers.
They're all the same person.
Singers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Louis Armstrong and Stevie Wonder. They're all the same person.
Right. Okay. Anyway.
But they're all lizards.
Yeah. So my character, basically, he was a bad guy because I wanted to play a bad guy in this one because usually I play comic relief or whatever. So I was interested in playing a bad guy this time, but the character kind of got boring for me very quickly. So I didn't end up auditioning for him, and I ended up auditioning because Laurie May suggested auditioning for a character from the actual show called Dandy. So I watched the show, even after claiming that I was never going to watch it. I watched some of the show, and Dandy appealed to me. I think he was very well written.
What stood out? To you from Dandy?
Dandy, he reminds me of like characters like Norman Bates from Psycho and Patrick Bateman from American Psycho. Kind of like people who you wouldn't assume to be psychos because they're so well dressed and well spoken, but he's actually like nuts. And playing a serial killer is kind of interesting to me.
Yeah.
But not like a serial killer who's like, I'm gonna kill you, like.
What's his personality like?
Dandy.
What's his
Yeah, that appealed to me as well because Dandy's kind of.
Because when I looked at him, I found him to be quite childish in the way he acts.
Yeah, I sort of changed his amount of childishness and brought it down a little because I feel that worked better for my interpretation of the character. So he's more full of himself, I guess. Well, he's full of himself in the show, but he's full of himself even more in my performance because that's just who I am. No. So yeah, I like Dandy a lot, and I'm glad Laurie May told me to go for him because it's interesting. You did the piano guy, Edward.
I came from down the way.
Edward Mordrake, yeah.
I based my character off Edward Mordrake, but I changed his name to Edward Richardson or something. Edward Richardson.
Mordrake is way cooler.
I know. I should have kept it. But yeah. He comes around every Halloween. If a freak performs on Halloween, he takes the freak into his undead circus. Ooh, it's very scary.
It's like an urban legend, but it's true.
But then it comes true and people don't believe it. And in the show, he goes around to each person's caravan and he asks some questions like
about their life, kind of thing.
Yeah, and like he knows what their darkest secret is, but he wants them to tell him, and if they don't tell him, or if there's
which is a great way for the show to tell about his characters in a lazy way, I think. So good job there.
I'm quite lazy, so
but you ended up
not doing that. I'm an acrobat now.
Yeah,
which I don't know why.
You're an acrobat, but we'll talk about that in the next one because that's when we found out about it.
Yeah. Also, I liked his backstory. His backstory was very cool. Do you remember his backstory?
Yeah. In callbacks, when did you become the clown? It's like a tagline from it.
I didn't do callbacks.
Like not callbacks, but when we were devising stuff in the.
Oh, it kind of just transitioned because I was gonna do it. And then I was helping Matty and Harrison with the lifts and stuff, and then Daniela was just like, "Do you want to be an acrobat instead?" So I was like,
"Yeah." So during my bit, it was a lot of me and Madison. We had to go around to different people's groups and insert ourselves into their performance that they've come up with. I found that to be pretty easy, but it was kind of awkward because I felt like I was intruding, if you get me. Intruding. But got over it. So yeah, I did a lot of devising in the first after I auditioned for Dandy, and then after I had done so much devising as Dandy, I felt pretty confident that I was going to get the character. So that's it from me.
Bye.